Hey everyone, Renee from iMore.com. Tweebot for iPad has hit the App Store, and we want to see how it stacks up against the original Twitter client, Twitterrific, and against the official client, Twitter for iPad. Twitterrific was the first iOS Twitter client back before there was an App Store. It was available for jailbreak first. It was available for iPhone first. It was available for iPad first. If Apple makes a television, I'm betting Twitterrific is their day one. They are famous for their all tweets or unified timeline. You have all the @replies, all your direct messages, and the tweets of everyone you follow all in one long list. That makes it very convenient if all you want to do is read Twitter from beginning to end. You can also focus specifically on mentions or on direct messages. However, there is no way to just see a list of the tweets from the people that you follow, which means if you get a lot of mentions or direct messages, it can be a little bit irksome. You have favorites, you have lists, you have trending topics, and it's fairly customizable. It's really handy. Everything is also contained inside popovers. That means that anything you want, be it a list of tweets, stays in a little box and you can't get it out. It can also be a photograph. You tap on the photo, it comes up in the box, you try to zoom it out, you can't zoom it out. It is stuck. All this combines to make Twitterrific a very pleasant reading experience, but not a very scalable one. Twitter for iPad was created by Lauren Brichter when he was still at 8-bit, bought by Twitter, released by Twitter, and it will soon be redesigned by Twitter into a very different app. For right now, however, this is probably one of the first and most innovative iPad-specific user interfaces that we've seen created. It uses a sliding panel system. So, for example, if you tap into something, it slides in a new panel. If you tap on another item, it slides on another panel. You get two at a time, but you can sort of peek at one more underneath. Tap again, yet another panel. And you can just keep adding panels, and they stay active pretty much forever until you start throwing them away. Everything opens up in these panels. So if it's a website, the website will load in one of these panels. It does not go full screen, but it does. You can scroll around within it, and you can throw it away the way you would any panel. Same thing for a picture. Opens up in a panel, you look at it, you throw it away. Really cool. You can also put two fingers on, pinch to open, pinch to close, a profile. If you want to, you can use two fingers to kind of sneakily take a peek at a conversation. These are all really nice UI touches. For Twitter for iPad, it feels very scalable, very spatial, yet very simple. But other people kind of find that annoying. They do not enjoy this kind of user interface at all. Reading with Tweebot is very standard. Your navigation is on the left. You have the timeline. You have your mentions. To see more details on a tweet, you tap on the tweet. You get extra buttons. You can also use gestures. You can swipe one way to get conversations. You can swipe another way to get a list of replies to that tweet. Web pages open up in an overlay, full screen, and it has a very nice little toggle that will change it to readability mode, so you get a very clean view. Images open in a lightbox, easy to look at, easy to dismiss. You also have mute filters. So, for example, if there is someone you can't unfollow, like your boss or your brother-in-law, but they're spoiling Fringe on television for you, you can just put them on a timeout. You can do that for hashtags and for individual clients, for example, Instagram. Despite the really distinctive user interface, because there are so many standard conventions, it remains powerful but accessible even to new users. Writing in Twitterrific is simple. You tap the compose button. It will auto-complete usernames for you. However, it will not auto-complete hashtags for you, for those you're on your own. Hidden underneath the counter is shortened links. That's not automatic. There's also reset text. That's because compositions are persistent. If you close them and then come back, they are still there. That means you can go back, double check something, come back, you can keep going. In Twitter for iPhone, to write a message, again, tap the compose button, but this time the panels stay in place, so you can actually reference other tweets while you're writing. You can make sure everything is accurate. You're never stuck inside the compose window. You can autocomplete names, you can autocomplete hashtags, you can add location, you can add images. All the basic functionality, it's very easy to add. You can even save drafts if you want to. Very good composition functionality in Twitter for iPhone. If you want to change accounts, it's not that discoverable, but you can do it. Tap on new tweet, then pick your name. Composing a tweet in Tweebot is, again, hit the compose button. This time, though, you don't have access to the lists or the panels. If you type anything, you also can't just close a tweet. You have to either save it as a draft or delete it. So it's not easy to go back and reference something else on Twitter. However, the functionality is good. Again, switching accounts is hidden. It's a more advanced feature. You have the add location, which looks like the options button. It'd be nice if they had sort of a different button for those two functions. You also have add usernames, add tags. These also, they're very distinct, very custom icons, not the @ symbol, not the hashtag, but they're easy to recognize. You can also add photo, all the basic stuff. If you have drafts, very easy to access them. Tap on them, hit them, boom, they're right back where you left them. Options for Twitterific aren't in the app. They are in the settings app, the standard settings app for your iPhone. In there, you can change text size. You also have themes. For example, you can switch from the dark theme to the light theme, and then the color changes from dark gray to a very light gray. Switch back. One's better, maybe daytime reading. One's better nighttime reading. Notification sounds, global trends. There is no push notifications, but there is tweet marker if you want to sync with another client. You have your choice of services. There are a few advanced options. Very basic stuff, almost restrained functionality with this version of Twitterific. For Twitter for iPhone, the settings are in the app. There's not a ton of them. We always thought there would be more, that features would be coming, but now with the new Twitter, they probably won't. There are notifications per account. You have a few options, messages, mentions, people you follow. Not a ton of them, but the basics are all covered. You have a few other advanced settings for the services you want and whatnot. Not a ton of stuff. There's also still no quick way to mark things as read, so they'll stay unread forever. Tweebot has a lot of magic in their settings tab. It's quick to access. You have a lot of basic functionality in there. You can set triple taps, retweets, favorites, lots of things. Phenomenal support for notifications. Click on notifications. Tap notification. You tap notifications. You can sort mentions by everyone, no one, people you follow, direct messages, follows, subscribe, add it to the list. It's almost too much. The only thing that saves it is you have sleep options. So, for example, you can make your notifications stop at 10 p.m., come back on at 8 p.m., so you don't get disturbed during the night. You can even test notifications to make them working. Tons of services. All the basics, read it later, tweet marker, mobilizer, which is like Reader or Instapaper in Safari, gives you a very clean view. So there you have it. Twitterific is simple and restrained and an excellent way to just read your entire Twitter timeline. Twitter for iPad has an innovative, imaginative user experience that is probably going to be obliterated by the new Twitter sometime soon. And Tweetbot has an excellent mix of power features and ease of accessibility, so it's probably going to be the choice for most people, at least until Twitterific or Twitter raise the stakes again.